Hello everyone, today we are speaking about third house of horoscope and planets in this. I'm astrology Marina McGrath and I have astrology school for free in 2 languages, in Russian and in English, on my channel. You just choose your playlist in English if you are English speaker, yeah? And learn astrology for free. Okay, let's start. Third house of horoscope. This house is responsible how you are communicating with everyone around, how you are digesting info, how communication actually important for you or not, how eloquent you are, how you are using your words, are you able to say what you mean, what you think. Okay, so this is third house of horoscope, how you are working with information. Also your analytical capability skills as well, yeah. Also your driving, your work with every gadgets like computer, telephone, planchette, iPhone, iPad, etc, etc. So everything connecting to the information and how you are able to analyze everything, digest everything, learn and pass this further on. This is third house of horoscope. This is extremely important house because this is actually our everyday life, because we are living in informational world, yeah. Exchange of ideas, exchange of information all the time happening here. How quick you are digesting, this is third house of horoscope. How you are able to pass this further on and how exact it is, this is third house of horoscope. Before analyzing third house of horoscope, we have to look at sign where this third house of horoscope starts, because energy of the sign might show how you are digesting information, which way. This is especially important when we are making horoscope for children, yeah. Because every sign is able to digest information differently and communicate differently. For example, if the cusp of third house of horoscope on Leo, the person is eager to swallow as much information as possible, and he's so eager to say his word, yeah, and he wants to speak publicly, and he's not afraid to speak in front of people, and it's an air element, and Leo wants attention, to be center of the universe. So this will be one thing of communicating, of passing information. Or if we are taking the Scorpio, for example, or Capricorn, these people might always question how they can actually trust the source of information, and they are not very comfortable to speak on public sometimes. They're very secretive actually people, and if they're speaking, it's only about business matter, yeah. Before starting communication, they're always thinking what the profit I will get from this or that contact or whatsoever. You see, so it won't be just blah 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 just for the sake of conversation. Or for example, Gemini, yeah, or Libra, air element, they love to talk, and they can just talk everywhere and to anywhere, to the people on the bus stop, for example, or in a queue in Sainsbury's or whatever. They are just love communicating, yeah, and they I'm not doing this for any purpose or whatever, just to make beautiful talk, just nice talk, and that's it, for the sake of communicating, to speak to someone without any purpose, without any profit, without any business ideas, just to talk nicely, exchange some hi, how are you, that's it. So you see, every sign is getting this topic differently. And ruler of the sign will be ruler of the third house of horoscope. And how this ruler is positioned, I mean, in strong sign or not, with good aspects from other planets or not, in good house of horoscope or not. What is the planet itself? Yeah, because it might be different, how to say, energy of the planet, yeah. For example, moon will be one thing and Pluto will be absolutely different thing. If it is moon, the ruler of third house of horoscope, the person is very warm to talk to, yeah, and he's very emotional, and he's showing the person this warmth of conversation, and it's easier to talk to this person, yeah, because it's soft and warm person. But if the ruler of third house of horoscopes Pluto, for example, if third house of horoscope starts in Scorpio, yeah, then this person, I don't think it will be very easy to talk to, okay? He will be always questioning, can I trust you before I'm talking to you? You see, so everything showing that all the people are so different here, okay? And before you are starting conversation or any actually relationship, communicating to someone, so etc., it's very nice to see actually what is his natal chart, what kind of communication you can construct easily. Okay, let's have a look. Planets in third house of horoscope. Oh, by the way, I just forgot, yeah, all the experience of our school years, yeah, is also third house of horoscope. For example, what kind of education people got and what kind of experience they got through going from school years, etc. So this is also third house of horoscope. And how easy going they are. Are they okay for commuting? For example, are they quick just to grab something and just to go if they need to go in very quickly. So this is also third house of horoscope. It's a Gemini energy, yeah. Well, and planets in third house of horoscope are also important because they will show how person will digest information, how easy he is going to contact other people, how it's easy for him to initiate any contact, to start talking at all, okay? So this is third house of horoscope. Well, let's have a look. Sun in third house of horoscope. The person is learning all his life. He loves to learn. He loves to be pupil. After school, he's going to some kind of colleges, university. Maybe when he's adult person already, he's going to some kind of like courses, like seminars, webinars. He just loves to learn. It doesn't matter what exactly. Just I love to learn something all the time, and these people are always in their gadgets. They're very computer literate, fantastic, yeah. They are very good communicators. They are starting communicating quite quick, and it's easy for them, yeah. So Sun, if it's a good sign, I mean in air element or fire element, they're good talkers. They know how to talk. They know how to be literate in talking, eloquent, yeah. They know how to use words in speech, in writing, in every way. They digest information quickly. They pass this information further on, yeah. Awesome. But yes, we have to look at Sun, what is the sign, yeah, for Sun, and also aspects from other planets, because this information might be a little bit smeared. Okay, well, anyway, Sun in third house of horoscope, the person is digesting information quickly. It's a sharp mind, it's a sharp tongue, and usually communicated easygoing, yeah. By the way, third house of horoscope, it's all about gadgets and it's all about transport thing as well, yeah. And the Sun in third house of horoscope, usually people loves to cycle, love to motorbikes, loves to do on the car as well. Of course, we have to look at the sign, especially if it's air element or fire element. They would love speed, and they, very good with all the possible transports actually, and they love commuting all the time. They don't sit in one place for long, etc. They're multitasking. They can do several projects at the same time. So easygoing, easy chatters, sharp mind. They love to work with information, yeah. By the way, people with Sun in third house of horoscope, usually they're working in logistics or in courier services, or they are working with their words. So they might be, I don't know, even TV presenters, teachers, coaches, reporters, journalists, or whatever. They are writing or they are speaking. Very good. And by the way, they will be good in trading as well, yeah. When Moon in third house of horoscope, Moon is what your soul is demanding, and the soul is demanding to be surrounded by information field. So basically, when this person is going to sleep, for example, he's listening to his, I don't know, mentor, for example, or some YouTube, people talking, and he's sleeping with information basically coming into his ears, because this person will be always on the phone with his relatives. Moon is our relatives, our family, our nest, our home, etc. So this person is the one who is connecting all the relatives around, so he will find the way how to talk to every relative every day, and he's always on the phone, yeah. And also he loves to listen, he's reading the book, he is always in the gadget, try to find information everywhere, etc. He is might be even dependent on kind of like social medias, yeah, like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. They just can't get out of this, because Moon, it's your soul demand, and they are relaxing this way, okay? So this is the problem: too much conversation with relatives, always on the phone, and too much social media and Facebook stuff and Instagram stuff. But by the way, Moon is your intuitive percepting information as well. If you are learning some languages, yeah, Moon in third house of horoscope will help you to do this, because you will intuitively, percept different dialects, intonation stuff or whatsoever. So languages are learning very, very quickly here. This is really good, yeah. Well. When Mercury in third house of horoscope, this is fantastic for TV presenters, for journalists, for reporters, for coaches, for people who are speaking, who are with word, who are working with the word, for people who are working with analytic information as well. So people who are talking all the time, or they're talking to the clients, maybe they're in custom services, maybe they are in trading, they will be fantastic, because Mercury is the planet actually in his house, yeah, because third house of horoscope is a Gemini energy, and Mercury is the rule of Gemini. So these people, sharp mind, easy talking, very easy to communicate with everyone, etc. But of course we have to look that there are no damaging aspects from other planets to the Mercury, and the Mercury in good sign, yeah. For example, if Mercury in Pisces, yeah, Pisces is water, and Neptune is the ruler of the Pisces, then this Mercury won't get the information in sharp and quick way, so everything we have to consider here, okay. But usually Mercury in third house of horoscope, very good talkative person, very eloquent and very sharp mind, and very good in trading, and by the way very good as a driver as well, yeah, in logistics, in courier services or whatever. He's very good to work with all the kind of documents, very quick, very precise, etc. Well, the only but here, I just have to give a little bit of advice here, boys and girls. You are, how to say, keen to learn some practical skills all the time here, yeah, very curious to try this and this and this and this. You don't hesitate. If there is something you to learn, of course you would jump on this. Try to put this in real usage, so to say. Whatever you learn, on practice, yeah, do this like a practical skill to acquire, because sometimes people are here just learning, but they're not using this in reality, don't use it in practice, and that will be just a waste of time, right? This is the problem sometimes with Gemini energy and third house of horoscope, because they are connected, yeah. When Venus in third house of horoscope, you are so good talker. Yeah, I mean, it's very pleasant to talk to you, because Venus is about beauty, about charm, about your natural magnetism, and you know how to make conversation in pleasant way. So people would want to please you and do whatever you want to do. So this is good for trading in any way, yeah. But if it's connected to the beauty industry, it would be even better. So you might be working in the beauty industry, like I don't know, customer services or in trading or whatsoever, or you might be a writer and you will be so good in describing people's feelings, for example, or you just know how to use your words beautifully, yeah. Or, by the way, Venus in third house of horoscope might give you how to say, when you are training people in beauty industry, yeah, like a teacher for beautician, for example, or whatever, or you are journalists who are talking about how to look after your body, how to match your clothes, about female topics of conversation, about how to style your hair, how to look beautiful, how to look after yourself, etc., etc. You know how to talk about this, and you will be fantastic writer of these articles. Or you will be a coach for women, how to look after themselves and how to present themselves in best way. Yeah. Well. Because Venus is about beauty, it's about creativity and about sexual relationship. You might want to write about actually sexual relationship and how to seduce opposite sex or the people of the same sex or whatever. You know what I'm talking about, yeah? When Mars comes in third house of horoscope, Mars shows we have to be in this field very, how to say, initiative, active, energetic, yeah. And third house of horoscope, it's using your words and working with information. So basically Mars in third house of horoscope will push people into speaking profession, yeah. They might be fantastic sport reporters, by the way, yeah, or sport commentators, wonderful, yeah. Or people who are working like drivers on the logistics services, courier delivery services, or whatsoever, because it's all transportation as well, yeah. Third house of horoscope, and Mars is you are making actively here, yeah. So the person might work in the computer business, like selling computer, and he will be showing how this work. He will be very good in sales as well. Everything connected to gadgets, everything connected to transportation, selling cars, for example, or repairing cars, repairing gadgets, repairing phones or whatever. So you will be fantastic in these businesses, yeah. The only thing is, if Mars is damaged there, with harsh aspects from other planets, you have to be very careful while you are driving, because Mars sometimes push people into risky situation. You are going through the risk without necessity there, Mars loves speed, yeah. And if Mars is damaged there, you have, it doesn't mean that you can't drive. No, of course you just have to be a little bit careful and always put your consciousness there. And when in looking at transits, yeah, when looking all the planets which are running non-stop or whatsoever, yeah, how they are, how to say, touching your natal planets. So you are making like a transits two charts, yeah. So basically you are looking at the transiting planets. It's about prognostic, yeah, how they are touching your natal planets. And within these hours, when moon is very quick planet, and twice per month this planet will be touching this, for example, negative aspects, for example, your Mars and Uranus, yeah, it will be square or opposition or whatever. This is aspect showing that you are prone to accidents, okay. So within just 3-4 hours, twice per month, you will be in such a itchiness, like you want to speed up, to make impulsive movements or whatever. So in these hours, it's better not to ride a bicycle or to drive a car, just to be far away of driving. That's it. You see how astrology is wise, because it can show exactly where to be vigilant and where to prevent things which absolutely unnecessary in our lives, yeah. And if there are harsh aspects to your Mars, especially when your Mars in third house of horoscope, yeah, you just have to be vigilant about things in your life, okay. Otherwise, you know, there are injuries, there are car accidents, etc., etc. Astrology is not putting cross on your driving. Astrology is just preventing bad things happening, yeah? If you know exactly hours when this is the utmost high possibility. That's it, okay? Well, anyway, Mars is very energetic planet, yeah? In the third house of horoscope, Mars showing that the person can't just sit in office all the time or whatever. If there are some commuting, yeah, for example, car delivery, if he's in car sales or whatever, so if he's commuting all the time, is his work with some moving around, yeah, it will be even better, yeah. So it's all about finding what is best for you, yeah, and you feel harmony inside. That's it. Well, when Jupiter in third house of horoscope, Jupiter, you know, it's about guru, it's about recognition, it's about authority in society. It's just like position when people are listening to me, whatever. Yes, you might be really good in writing. For example, you're editor of the books or magazines, newspapers or whatever. So it says that you're supposed to tend to have some kind of like authoritative position, yeah? Not just, you know, gadget trader or whatever, but maybe the person who is running the whole shop, or even net of the shop who are trading the gadgets or whatever, yeah. Or if it is school, for example, you are not teacher here, you will be kind of like a head teacher or whatever. So Jupiter is showing that you will be in this sector: education, working with word, information, gadgets, transportation, but on some kind of authoritative position. So, because Jupiter is asking you, you know, that you're supposed to be a little bit like position in society, yeah? That's what Jupiter is. It's a social planet. It's about my ambition to be on some kind of management position in society. Well. When we are talking about Saturn in third house of horoscope, Saturn is the energy, it's also social planets, yeah, but it's about career, it's about planning, it's about work, it's about management, it's about discipline, how you are going with time management, how you're serious in planning your life, etc. When it comes in third house of horoscope, meaning it's like a Capricorn on the cusp of third house of horoscope. You are not very easy person to talk to, okay? You are always meaning business. Like, before talking to you, I have to know why I am using this precious resource time for you. So basically, Saturn in third house of horoscope, putting person in the position when he's valuing his time so much that before speaking to someone, he is seeing how will be profitable to use this resource for this conversation. So not just talking blah 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 for pleasant conversation, talking only business, contacting people only with idea of profit, so only business talk, not just blah blah blah. So you are too serious, you are too self-disciplined, and you are too, you know, like strict with your time, with your resources, with your energy, with your professional skills. But you just have to know how to use this energy of Saturn, yeah. For example, if you are arranging your own business, like running the gadget shops, for example, or you are selling the cars and this is your business and you are organizing this business, here Saturn will be absolutely brilliant, because Saturn is about very careful planning, very thinking about strategy or whatever, how you are using resources, how you are organizing the business, and how you are taking responsibilities over other people who are working on you. So yes, all the businesses that I just said about third house of horoscope are possible here if you are on management position, if you are employer and your employees under your responsibilities, you are paying salaries, you are organizing their time schedule, etc., etc. You will be fantastic organizer in this sector of third house of horoscope. It can be school, it can be gadget, logistics, everything with work, speaking publicly or whatsoever. For example, if you have like webinars, seminars, or organizer, yeah, there are coaches under your control. You are organizing, for example, courses or seminars or webinars. It's you who is collecting money for people who are signing for this or whatsoever, and arranging all the time schedule, and coaches who are working under your management, yeah, so they are getting their salaries and they're doing their work properly, whatsoever. So you're organizer of the business. That's it. Well, because Saturn is so you know, criticizing here, okay, because third house of horoscope, Gemini energy, it's actually working with words. So Saturn will be actually so good with documents, yeah, will be checking every smallest you know, like point or any kind of you know, mistakes in all the documents or whatsoever. Saturn will be so good in making all the contracts, very critical, sharp mind according the documents, according organizing business here, yeah. When Uranus comes to third house of horoscope, Uranus, it's a brainstorming, it's an intellectual planet, but it's always like up and down. Very quickly person is burning his nervous energy, so it's like brainstorming. I'm working with utmost capacity for several hours and then apathy completely, okay. So it's not like burning little by little, it's always like up and down, yeah. And things might happen very quickly, abruptly, without you know, unexpectedly, not planned things, because Uranus is always revolutionary energy, yeah, and very spontaneous one. What we are talking, when people for example in coaching, they will be really good. When people are always in commuting, always traveling, this will be really good. The person can't sit at the office working with the figures, with the words or writing or whatsoever for a long time. It's supposed to be always changing activities, yeah. Sometimes insights can be so brilliant, because its intellectual capacity might be really huge here, yeah. The only thing is sometimes they're just like utopic ideas, yeah. There is no any practical usage for these insights. Yes, this person can be inventor, but on practical level these ideas might not be, you know, good enough to use this for everyday life, yeah. And you see here, you have to look after your nervous energy, because sometimes if Uranus, for example, is damaged, especially there, yeah, you might have problem with your speech. Maybe you are, you know, starting, yeah, or I mean you can't pronounce the words properly, or you you know, not like dyslexic or autistic even, or something like this. So your speech development might deteriorate here if Uranus is damaged there, okay. But it's always, you know, there are ways how to help you here, yeah. And there are always things that you have to do. You just have to go to astrology, and astrology will tell you where is the problem and what exactly to do about this. Yes, so you have to be careful about your nervous energy, about your speech development, how you are using your speech, yeah. And also Uranus and Mars, these are two planets which are showing that you're prone to accidents. So if Uranus in third house of horoscope, in harsh aspects from other planets, again, what I said about Uranus, twice per month Moon will be touching this or that side of this aspect, yeah, within these hours. It just for few hours, because moon is very quick, yeah, but within these 2 hours, 3 hours, don't drive, don't go on the bicycle, don't go on any like scooter, motorbike or whatsoever, just out of the road, because you will be prone to accident within these hours. So astrology is showing you how to look after yourself properly and how to be vigilant. That's it. Well. By the way, Uranus in the children horoscope, in third house of horoscope, shows that this child might be like a revolutionary free spirit in school. So it will be very difficult for him to sit at class and go with the class with the same speed. Sometimes person is getting information so quickly, yeah, quicker than everyone in class. So there will be always like disturbance of discipline from him for the class, etc. So teachers are finding this child very uncomfortable, yeah, and there are always problems about discipline in class. It's because this person is taking the information much quicker than the others, that's all. And maybe this person needs like tailored approach for schooling. That's it, yeah. And this person might be very, very like opposition man, whatever teachers telling him at school, for example, yeah. And this person, I mean child, has always his own opinion for this or that subject, yeah. So he will be always questioning what teacher said, yeah. When Neptune in third house of horoscope, you see, Neptune is not, how to say, it's about creativity, yeah, it's about spiritual development, but it's not very good with speaking and about exact things, about concrete things. So Neptune in third house of horoscope shows that the person might be not developing speech in good way here. I mean, maybe you know, there are so many illusions, there is no, you know, it will be difficult for this person to say exactly what he meant, yeah. For example, he's having ideas what he want to tell about, yeah, but it's always so difficult to find the right words for this person in order to express himself clearly. And sometimes people just don't understand this person very good, you know, because Neptune, it's just like cosmos. There are no borders, there is no concrete things, it's just like creativity, space or whatsoever, or about talking to God, religious stuff or whatsoever, or developing in occult or esoteric sciences or whatsoever. But what I'm saying, if the person goes to this field, for example, teacher of yoga, or like teaching acupuncture, and he will be like a coach for non-traditional medicine or whatever Neptune is covering here, yeah, which is non-traditional medicine, esoteric sciences, occult sciences, psychology, this person will be really, really good. I mean, writing, talking about this, teaching this as well, this is no problem, okay. If the person is trying to work with figures, with exact things, or with gadgets, or with machinery or whatever, no, this is no, because Neptune is not giving the sharpness of the tongue or sharpness of the brain here, and there might be some really, really weird situation that this person might go in, yeah. But if this person is going in humanitarian subjects, yeah, history, art, for example, absolutely brilliant. Or if this person is in linguistic, for example, together with moon the same, and Venus the same, by the way, and Neptune, these are feminine energy planets. They are pushing person to learn languages so quickly, and especially with Neptune, because the perception is fantastic here. Intuitively, again, this person will perceive every difference in dialects, accents, or whatsoever. So it might be not just 1-2 foreign languages, it might be even 4-5 foreign languages easily. So use Neptune in proper way and everything will be good here, okay. Well, when Pluto in third house of horoscope, usually when Pluto is coming, it's always kind of crazy situation in this field, whatever this house of horoscope indicates. So it might be crisis on the road, it might be car accident, it might be always crisis with gadgets, or it might be crisis in speech development, it might be some difficult situation when person at school, maybe it was bullying at school, or the experience where he was learning, the years when he was learning the basic things, yeah, it was like complete disaster, always crisis situation. But Pluto is not there for killing us. Pluto is there for understanding. We can go through crisis and be afterwards absolutely invincible, okay, be stronger and be more capable of whatsoever. So person who would go through crisis in with Pluto in third house of horoscope and survive and know how to work actually with Pluto energy, yeah, then this person might go with all the businesses that I talked about in third house of horoscope, but it will be going with the huge masses of people. For example, if he is a coach, if he is a teacher, professor, whatever, or journalist, or writer, or whatever, there will be fans, huge amount of this. There will be people who are gathering the whole stadiums in order to listen to him or whatsoever. So the person who is going through crisis and getting even stronger, not getting on the bottom, but getting afterwards stronger and walking through Pluto checking way of checking up how strong the person is, then this person might go in huge businesses connected to information, to words, to writing, etc., etc. So this person might actually edit books, huge empire of magazines, books, editing, or whatsoever. This person might run the school, like a director of the school, yeah. This person might I don't know, be a coach and gather the whole stadiums of the people who want to listen to him. And every word of this person will be charged with energy. And every word of this person will be absolutely, you know, like focusing this and this and this and this brain. And people will be listening and believing this person. So he might be kind of like a, you know, the person who is actually like trying to put whatever he wants, like manipulate people's brains, yeah, like the person who is programming people's brains. So you see, Pluto in third house of horoscope might put you through absolutely disaster in school years, or whatever connected to the speech, or whatever connecting to the communication, all in all, or a situation on the roads. Or if you know how to use Pluto energy, if you put this Pluto in your hands and squeeze it like this, so he gives you all the energy it takes, and this is nuclear power of the whole horoscope, then you are gathering stadium of people, and they are there for listening every your word. So you see, Pluto might be here and there. This might be people who are in criminalistics, absolutely fantastic, because Pluto loves to, you know, go through the whole, you know, like riddles and very mixed information, and to go till the deep, every smallest detail, to untangle the whole you know, very secretive cases in criminalistic or whatever. This might be fantastic detectives, people who are working with intellectual power, but with Pluto. It's just like going through with very difficult cases till they find the truth, yeah. So this gives you fantastic power to work with information, but before this it will drag you through some crisis situation then, yeah. Well. Or if the person is working with the words, for example, he's writing like articles or books or whatsoever, he might write on the Pluto topics, which is sex, which is death, which is ruling the energies around, like big money energy, for example, also. So he will be I don't know, writing about bankers, the people who are getting richer and richer and richer. So yeah, might be this way, yeah, or might be writing about people who were surviving absolutely impossible situation in their lives, yeah, because Pluto loves to actually write about people who were going through like coma or clinical death or whatsoever, yeah, and they survived, and then they showed by their existence how unlimited actually our skills and our capacity, our human beings. Okay, well, thank you for watching me. I'm Astrology Marina Magra, always at your service if you need personal consultation. But if you just want to learn astrology, everything is on my channel in 2 languages, in Russian and English. You just choose your playlist, and all the videos about astrology there. How to read your natal chart, how to see how compatible you are with someone else, or how to make your own prognosis, yeah, like what will happen next week, what will happen next year, what will happen in 5 years time, or whatever. You can see this exactly for you. Stop reading this entertainment horoscope like in magazines or newspapers or whatever. You understand that this is all entertainment, okay? This is nothing to do with the real horoscope. Real horoscope is what transiting planets are doing to your natal planets, and every natal planet's combination is unique, because this is a snapshot of the celestial body at the place where you are born, at the minute you are born, not only date you are born, minute you are born, okay? So even 2 twins can be absolutely different characters, you know, if they are born within 10 minutes between them, yeah? So they might be different if even they are born at the same place, at the same date or whatever. But moon sign might be already different within this 10 minutes. Rising sun might be already going into different signs. So there will be changes, because celestial bodies are changing their position non-stop all the time. So what I'm saying, learn real astrology, don't read this newspaper entertainment. This has nothing to do with real astrology. Thank you for watching me. I'm Astrology Marina Magra, always at your service. By the way, there are short lessons on TikTok now as well. Just type Astrology Marina Magra, and my Instagram as well if you want to read articles on astrology. Thank you for watching me. Have a wonderful day. Bye.